Hi, it's Joe here for GAK, and I'm here today at Breakout Festival with James from Fathoms, and you've brought along your Jim Root Telecaster. Why don't you talk us through that?
Yeah, I have. It's nothing, it's just literally bought from the stock. Like, the only thing I've really changed is I've set it up for a lot heavier gauge strings.
Okay, what sort of gauge string are you using?
So I'm using the baritone strings, like the baritone slinkies, so it's 72 to 13. We play in drop A, so it's like
pretty essential. You need that tension.
Exactly. So I'm really not into having really flappy strings either. So just that, and it's just the EMGs, which are just great for the sort of music we play. Just always really responsive and
stuff. Yeah, I mean the Jim Root has been an incredibly popular line since it's come out, just for its simplicity.
Exactly, and it's a really heavy guitar, but I sort of feel it gives a lot of sustain, which is just really nice. But you know, I think it's definitely my favourite guitar. I've taken it around the world, so it's been everywhere with me, and it's always been #1. Other guitars have broken. This has always never really had any trouble with it whatsoever.
How long have you been using it? It looks like it's starting to pick up a fair amount of wear.
A few little dents here there. I've probably used it for about a year, just over a year and a half now, so maybe even longer than that. I can't remember.
It's pretty heavily gigged.
Yeah, I had like a few ESPs before that. Really like them as well, but I just love the shape of the telly. So the telly's always been like one of my favourite sort of guitars.
Yeah, it's kind of one of the first times you've been able to pick up a telly that can compete in this sort of.
Exactly. I've got a few friends who've got tellies and completely changed them for metal music, but then it's like all that work of doing it right, getting the wiring right and stuff, and it's all a bit of a pain. But this is already set up and it sounds great, so it's really easy, really.
Brilliant. Well, it's lovely. What about amps? What sort of thing are you running through?
I've got two PV6 6505s. I've had them for a year and a half, maybe 2 years, and they're just the perfect tone for me. I love that. And it's just really just our sort of tone again, really responsive, like cuts through really nicely.
Quite a popular head at this festival, but an absolute kind of a cornerstone of sort of metal guitar heads, and
I mean, we use that, and we use Black Star heads as well, which are just great as well. And I'm thinking about switching over. I'm in between the two at the moment. But I've already got my PVs, so I'm happy with that, and I don't need to change anything. So
they're absolutely brilliant. What about on the floor? What sort of pedals are you running through? Is there like a pedal that defines your sound?
I wouldn't say it's a pedal that defines the sound. I'll run through a tube screamer just to sort of give it a bit more attack. Just a noise suppressor tuner. I've got a big TC Electronics. I forgot what it's called. TC. I can't remember. Big delay pedal, like 4 different delays on it.
Okay, the Flashback 4.
Yes, it. There you go, X4 or something like that. That's the one. Yeah, I got that, and I've got a DD3 which I just have set to a certain thing, so it does a certain effect rather than delay. And I've got a tremolo, Boss PS1 or something. Boss PS2. I can't remember.
One of the pitch shifters.
Yeah, pitch shifters. So I literally just use that as a tremolo arm, so it just use it for different effects during our songs.
Oh, cool. That's quite a comprehensive pedal board.
Yeah, it's all right. It's pretty simple. It's nothing too crazy, but I don't really need anything too crazy, so it's all right.
Well,
does all the jobs that I need it to do. And I keep it really simple. It doesn't get too out of control. So.
Bro, that sounds like a great little setup you got there.
Exactly. Yeah. And I just use a Line 6 wireless as well, G50, so I can just go wherever I want, and I just have to deal with wires. And that's the perfect setup, really, and I don't need anything else.
It sounds like you've got that pretty much covered.
Exactly, yeah.
Brilliant stuff. Well, thanks very much for talking to us today, James, and I hope you have a great rest of your festival.
Yeah, thank you very much. Cheers.
Brilliant. Cheers. Thank you.